your
to do
daughter
with it.
might die.
My daughter, no, she's not going to die. No, it's not because of me.
I hope you crawl into a hole.
Okay, thank you.
And you just go away forever. And I hope you'll never get your daughter again. For the audience and for you. And basically, the lie detector test, did you cause any of your daughter's injuries? She answered no. She told the truth. But to me, that means nothing. Because she didn't stop the injuries. Samantha failed her lie detector test and was exposed for knowing that her boyfriend, Jared Burgess, was beating her daughter. And tragically, a few weeks after the show, Arabella succumbed to her injuries and died at the age of 3. Burgess was ultimately convicted of third-degree murder for the death of this innocent child. And now, I'm happy to report that Samantha has been convicted of aggravated assault and involuntary manslaughter. She will be rotting in prison for the next 12 to 25 years. Even though justice has been served, nothing can make up for the senseless violence Arabella suffered and her tragic death. I hope Samantha spends her time in prison regretting her poor decisions and the fact that she still lives while her daughter's life was cut short. And I know my viewers feel the same way. Thanks for watching.
Do you think the jury was right?
They were. I mean, I don't know about the, what was the first one she got sentenced for or found guilty for? It was
The third degree?
aggravated assault.
Oh.
I think that was a little extra because she didn't actually hit Arabella or harm her, but she did put her in harm's way.
The other question everybody asks is, why doesn't she just leave? Why didn't I walk out? I could have left any time. To me, this is the saddest and most painful question that people ask. Because we victims know something you usually don't. It's incredibly dangerous to leave an abuser. Because the final step in the domestic violence pattern is kill her. Over 70% of domestic violence murders happen after the victim has ended the relationship, after she's gotten out, because then the abuser has nothing left to lose. Other outcomes include long-term stalking, even after the abuser remarries, denial of financial resources, and manipulation of the family court system to terrify the victim and her children, who are regularly forced by family court judges to spend unsupervised time with the man who beat their mother. And still we ask, why doesn't she just leave?
It's my sister that you allowed to get. I did not allow for her to. You seriously think I wanted this to happen? Are you kidding me? September 7th. You went back. Yes, you didn't know what the things that happened between them. Who was there to help you? I called them so many times. There were so many opportunities that you could have gotten her out, and you did not get her out.
police show up.
They were outside. I seen it from the window.
So you couldn't go to the window and say, help?
It was 3 stories high. She was trying to eat dinner, and she ate prior to that, like a couple of hours ago. So she wasn't really hungry, so she was picking at it. And that must have triggered something in his brain, and he went crazy. Picked her up by my boyfriend at the time. And so I was in the kitchen, and I heard a slam, and I came out, and he had my daughter by the throat on the wall.
And how old is your daughter again?
3.
3 years old. What did you do?
Crying hysterically and screaming, saying, give my phone so I could call 911.
And what happened?
He told me we're not calling 911 because she already had prior bruises to her on Sunday.
Children.
The Steve Wilkos Show.
Both of you. Get off my stage.
All February long.
No. How credible are lie detector tests? Because people always say they know how to beat it.
Well, put it this way. My son did a school project, science project, right? So he did that lie detector test, and he came in with my guy, Dan Ribicoff, and he did the, tests and stuff, and it was 100%. You know what I mean? So, like, would I ever take one? Hell no. I mean, I would never take one.
Why? What are you hiding?
Why would you hide?
No,
what are you hiding, Steve?
It's not that I'm hiding anything, but, like, if it came where, like, would you let anything in your life that's important to you fall into the hands of a lie detector test?
Nah, not if it's not accurate.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll say this. I did beat a lie detector test when I was younger. I had to take a lie detector test, and I lied on that thing.
What were you
What
lying
did you take it
about?
for?
I really don't want to get into that right now.
We have to know
Harvey
this.
said you lied, Steve.
You're a habitual liar, Steve.
You lied, Steve.
Body slammed her, you punched her, you kicked her, you did all this stuff. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And why did you do that?
A lot of stress. I was in the middle of getting ready to go locked up for a year. The woman I'm in a relationship with her, I'm hoping that she was there for me, knew I was dealing with the stress and the drama that I was going through, and it's just like I felt like she was adding on to it. So I would just take my built-up anger on her, smack her, throw her around, choke her, punch her.
And this is a woman you love?
I'm in love with her.
Were you in love with her? When you were hitting her, were you in love with her?
Yes, I was.
So when your fist is connecting with her face, when your foot is connecting with her body, you think she feels the love?
No, not at all. I know she doesn't feel the love.
And I'm guessing you're a little bigger than her, right?
10 times bigger than her.
10 times bigger than her. So wouldn't you say that if you weren't real careful, you'd probably kill her real easy?
I almost did kill her. I probably choked her within 3-4 seconds of her life being over with.
was abusing your daughter, but you put up with it because you wanted this guy.
No, I didn't.
You wanted this 19-year-old.
No, I did not.
Yes.
No.
That's exactly what happened.
You can believe what you want to.
I know what I believe.
No,
and I know what all
you're not in this situation. You don't understand.
No, I wouldn't allow to be in your situation. I wouldn't allow anybody to hurt my children.
You think I allowed it to hurt my kids? No, my daughter. I tried to stop it multiple times.
When you took her to the therapist and came home with it, you allowed her. When you didn't bust out that window and tell the cops, lock the up, you allowed it.